doing my monthly manga reading log for September. I read 48 volumes from 14 different series, and I'm going to put them into 4 categories. Did not enjoy, it was okay, I enjoyed it, and I really enjoyed it. I didn't enjoy the series Tonight Shall We Exchange Husbands. It is ongoing and I don't intend to continue it or see how it ends. Moriarty the Patriot I thought was okay. I liked the art style, but I couldn't enjoy the storytelling because I kept comparing it to the TV series Sherlock, which I love. The series I enjoyed, Otonari-san Nikoi, about a cafe owner and a children's book author. I didn't realize this was a spin-off of a one-shot I haven't read, so I'll have to check that one out too. Tokyo Aliens, finally got around to this one. It really is like Men in Black, which I like, but with high schoolers in Japan as the main characters, but I'm excited to read more of it. Kaiju number 8, I caught up on the recent volumes. Hunter x Hunter, planning to catch up in October, and I'll probably talk about it in next month's reading log. And then Kowloon Generic Romance and Bungo Stray Dogs, planning to talk about these 2 series a little more in a bit. And then the series I really enjoyed, Osananajimi Bartender to Hajimeru Kaikan Lesson and Stella Next to Me. Can talk about those 2 a bit more as well. Kono Oto Tomare, I reread a few chapters and then caught up to the latest chapters. Tsubaki-chou Lonely Planet, loving my reread of this series as the English volumes are coming out. I really love this series. Killer Crush, I caught up on season 2 and looking forward to season 3 as it did have a cliffhanger ending. And then I finally got around to starting Solo Leveling, planning to finish reading it in October, so it'll be in next month's reading log. I'll put up on the screen some of the reviews and thoughts that I shared on Instagram for some of my September reads that I shared in my stories while I was reading them throughout the month. So if you want to see more of my detailed thoughts on any of the reads that I don't talk much about in this video, you can find them in my Instagram story highlights for September. So the series I'm going to highlight in this video and talk a little bit more about are Kowloon Generic Romance, Bungo Stray Dogs, Osananajimi Bartender, and Stella Next to Me. So first, Kowloon Generic Romance. I actually really enjoyed this one. I read volumes 1 to 7 of this ongoing seinen series, and honestly, I didn't love the first 4 volumes because even though it successfully made me sad as I read with the kind of melancholic tone, it kind of made me feel like an idiot because I just didn't understand what the story was about or what direction the plot was supposed to be going in all the way through to volume 4. It was like things were purposefully being concealed from the reader, which is fine. That's a good way of writing, to gradually reveal things, but I felt like it dragged on for too long. I honestly might have dropped the series if I was reading as the volumes were releasing because of this for the first 4 volumes. But then from volumes 5 to 7, I liked the story quite a bit. There was a big twist and there were so many reveals that just made everything clear and made me feel more engaged in the story. But I'm really looking forward to the next volumes, and while I'm invested very much in the main characters, I really like 2 of the side characters, particularly Gwen, and I just find the situation they're in to be really interesting. Next, Bungo Stray Dogs. This is an ongoing seinen series. I rewatched all of Bungo Stray Dogs from season 1 to 5 in August and September. And when I got to episode 9, I think, of season 5, it was at a cliffhanger involving one of my favorite characters. So I jumped right into the manga and read the latest 2 volumes, volumes 23 and 24. And I kind of reread the recent content from the anime and then just a couple chapters past that episode. So with the conclusion of season 5, the anime actually past the content in the manga, so it will probably be quite a while before we get a season 6, unless they adapt content from the light novels that haven't been covered yet, or AU content, so I'm planning to keep following the new chapter releases. Osananajimi Bartender. I really enjoyed this one. I read the first 2 volumes. It's an 18+ josei series following 2 childhood friends as adults. One is a bartender and the other is an office worker. And it follows them as she continues to get into really problematic relationships. And then as a result, they start to have a change in their relationship. It's very cute, pretty wholesome, but also quite spicy. I really liked the art style and the character designs. All the characters were just so good looking, and the side characters are really likable, and also with a good contribution to the story. So I'm looking forward to volume 3. And the last one, Stella Next to Me. I'm really glad the series is getting an English print release, but I'm a little annoyed that the publisher changed the title of the series to Gazing at the Star Next Door when it already had an English title. But I read volumes 3 and 4 and some of the chapters into volume 5. It's about 2 high schoolers who grew up together, and one of them becomes a model and actor as a teen, and it follows how their friendship and relationship changes as a result. I really like this series. It's by the same mangaka as Ron the Peerless Beauty, which I also love. The mangaka captures the angst and emotion of the characters so well. It's an ongoing shoujo series, but it had me crying in public as I was reading it. I really hope the English release will do well and other people will enjoy reading this series as well. I also wanted to share my October TBR. It's already mid-October when I'm recording this, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to accomplish this TBR, but my October TBR, Hunter x Hunter, I'd like to catch up on this one. Solo Leveling, I'd like to finish it in October. Smoking Behind the Supermarket with You, this one's getting an English print release, so I want to read it to see if it's one I want to collect for my physical collection. And then Kaikan Yotebi. But that's it for my October TBR and my September manga reading log. I hope you enjoyed hearing my thoughts, and let me know in the comments what you've been reading lately. And I'll see you again soon in another video. Thanks for watching.